So guys, I just wanted to clear up a few things. Obviously I haven't been uploading anything to the channel for a little while, so I just wanted to let you know what was going on. So basically what's been happening is, like, due to like work commitments, the crap weather we have here in the UK, that's why the channel has been really slow this year. And I do apologise, but also I've got to say a big thank you to all those who are still holding on and still have that subscribe button pressed to spool me up 712, and that does mean a lot. So hopefully, I've been in talks with a Japanese car importer, so hopefully I'll be getting a lot of JDM stuff to you. And as far as on the private side of things goes, I have got some cars in the pipeline. I'm just waiting for them to be finished off, little touches here and there, so on and so forth. So just bear with me, people. We'll get back up and running very, very soon. So another reason why I wanted to do this quick little video today was, so those of you who follow me on Instagram, and those of you who follow me on Facebook, you will know that I've been in the market for a new car now for about 6 weeks, 7 weeks. So yeah, so the second reason why I wanted to do this video today was to introduce you to my new car. So let me say, like, for starters, this car was not even on my, I don't think it wasn't even in my top 10 of possible cars to get. But to be honest with you, I got so fed up with looking for my top 4 or 5 cars, just coming across bad examples, not the right spec that I wanted, so on and so forth, that I just went on the old internet, I just went on the old World Wide Web, and went onto eBay. I know what you're going to say, but and then I just typed in turbocharged cars, and this car popped up, and I thought, okay, doesn't look too bad. It's on a big main dealer's forecourt. It's priced very competitively. I said, all right, let's go and have a look. Cars that I originally wanted, I'll just give you a quick breakdown, was Audi S3 Quattro on like a 2007 to like 2009, maybe a 2010 plate. I was also after maybe an Edition 30 Golf, but the only thing with the Golfs, the reason it had to be an Edition 30, because it already had, the Edition 30 has already got the KO4 turbo setup on it, and the TFSI engine is a strong unit, and I know what they're capable of, so that was another thing. But the only thing I didn't like about the Golf was I cannot stand the tartan interior, and I'm not a fan of DSG, so that's why I couldn't really find a good Edition 30. Otherwise I think I might have got an Edition 30, because they were also in my price range. The other cars I was looking at were Toyota Celica GT4. I've always had love for a GT4, but most of the models that are about nowadays, they're really high up for mileage. There's not many of them left. I couldn't really find a decent one. I was also interested in MR2 Turbo. Yeah, I know, but a Gen 3 MR2 Turbo was going to be another one of my choices. But my number one choice was a DC5 Integra. I know I've just come from a Honda, and I owned the FN2 for a year, and I didn't really like the FN2, and I'm going to be honest with you and say I didn't really like the car. I know all you Honda purists out there are going to slate me for saying that, but hey, each to their own, you know what I'm saying? But I've always had love for the DC5. and I always will have love for the DC5. Something about the DC5 that I really like. And while we're talking on the subject of DC5, I kind of like was speaking to Adam Ivel from 621, and I'm sure that most of you subscribe to me already subscribed to Adam, but I've got to say a big thank you goes out to Adam, because he did actually say that I could test drive his DC5 and do a review on it. But as it happened, he was just going away and work commitments, blah blah blah, and then when he came back, the car was actually sold. So, you know, but I've still got to say big love and a big thank you goes out to you, Adam, for that. But, and also to my guys, if you're not subscribed to 621, here's the link here, there, subscribe to it. All things Honda. If you're a Honda purist, a Honda fan, you will love 621. And he's also getting into some nice turbocharged cars as well now. I do believe Adam is a keen drifter. So yeah, check out 621, guys. So I did come across one DC5, but I did really truly I wanted a turbocharged DC5. If I'm going to be honest with you, I wanted to get back into some turbocharged. I want to get some turbo boost and some torque and everything back in my life. So the DC5 I was after had to be a turbocharged one. And I came across one which was in my price range, but the only thing that let me down, I didn't go and see it, was the company who had it up for sale. It's been nothing but, I read the reviews on the company, it's been all bad reviews. I think out of 40 or 50 reviews I read, there was perhaps 3 good reviews about that company who had that car for sale. So I had to say, So along came the MPS. It wasn't even in my top 10, if I'm going to be honest with you. But I got to say, I had a good experience with the Mark 1 MPS. I loved that car to bits. It was as quick as you like. I've got to say, they are very, very underrated cars. So I'm not going to do a full review on this car. It's totally standard, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a separate project build on this car. I've got modifications planned for it. One of the first things I'm going to do is get the ECU tuning software. I'm going to go for VersaTune this time instead of Cobb. And if I'm going to do this as a quick comparison compared to the Mark 1, it's a lot. I find the car's a lot more refined than the Mark 1. It seems a lot more grown up, whereas the Mark 1 is like, I find it to be, it's quite aggressive and raw car, but it does have the same characteristics I find in the handling department. I found the Mark 1 to be under hard cornering. I found the Mark 1 to be very soft and have a lot of body roll. And I have to say the same about the Mark 2. It seems very, very soft, very squishy in the corners, and it does suffer from a lot of body roll. So I think some upgraded suspension and a bit of bushing and some strut braces need to be going on. But I'm a bit stuck for a couple of months, because as I said, I bought this car from main dealer's forecourt, so I have got a warranty with it, and so I'm a bit stuck as what I can do for the first few months of the car. But doesn't mean to say I haven't been ordering bits and pieces already. And so for the third reason why I wanted to do this video today, so firstly, we've cleared up what's going on with the channel. Still running, still live and kicking. Secondly, I wanted to introduce you to my new car. Here it is. And thirdly, in the UK now, with now don't get me wrong what I'm about to say here, but in the UK now, the way that we find for breaking the speed limit upon public highways has been changed. It's now going to be a lot more expensive if you get caught speeding. And not for 1 minute am I saying that I ever speed on this channel. So I thought it'd be a bit easier that, you know, if I'm doing a review on a car, and let's just say I'm doing 36 miles an hour in a 30 zone, I would get fined, like, I think it was maybe 100% or 150% of my monthly wages. So that is a lot. I know they have it in some of the other European countries. That's the way that the fine process works in other European countries. But that's a lot. That's a lot of money. So I went down to a local job centre and I put an advert in there. Anyone who's got a full driving licence has to have no points, blah blah blah, to be employed on a voluntary basis first, so there'll be no cash exchanging. So I want a voluntary driver to do the reviews for me. So, you know, if he gets fined or anything while driving, then obviously it's not going to be such a bitter pill to swallow. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I do believe that Adam at 621 has got a driver called, I think it's Rick, and I do believe Monkey London has got John. So ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce you to Jamani Evans. So guys, that's Jamani, that's what's going on with the channel, and that's my new car. Yeah, Jamani might not be much of a looker, guys, but I'll tell you what, that boy can drive. He can drive. So until next time, I'll be back soon. Take care, travel safe, and peace out.
Yeah, hey yo, I'm feeling blessed. Now sit back and observe days I used to ride bikes, pegs in the curb, swerve through traffic, headphones on with Stillmatic. I'm lyrically inclined, push balls like I'm lifting weights, smoking trees, X, moving at a fast pace, eyes low, while I'm trying not to crash. Wait, life is mine, not decline, negative feeling.